Welcome back to Trinity Softball Complex as we're ready for Game 2 between the TCJ Eagles and the Columbia International University Rams. The Rams came back with 2 outs in the top of the 7th in Game 1 and scored 4 times. Big blows, back-to-back home runs, and they ended up winning the game 6-5. Both teams played terrific softball, especially defensively. And now ready for Game 2, Autumn Edie in the circle for TCJ. We'll tell you about her in just a bit. But first, here's a batting order that the Rams will send up against Autumn Edie. The leadoff hitters in left field, Abby Guthrie. She hit a 2-run homer that tied the score. Second baseman Caden Thompson will bat second. Batting third is Lily Petty, the catcher. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, first baseman Hannah Murphy. Katie Ryan will bat fifth. She's in right field. The designated player is Gabby Zuzuk. She's in the number 6 hole. Sophia Noriega will bat seventh and play third base. Carmela Court will play shortstop and bat eighth. And center fielder is Tristan Phillips, who played right in Game 1, and she will bat ninth. The pitcher and the flex player is Courtney Chavez. And now Abby Guthrie will lead things off against Autumn Edie, who is 1-2 on the season. And the pitch is up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Autumn Edie, 1-2, making her 7th appearance and 4th start in 20 1/3 innings. 37 runs, 28 of those earned. Guthrie drops down the bunt. Eagles cover, but not in time, and it's an infield bunt single for Abby Guthrie. So Guthrie aboard, and Caden Thompson, the second baseman, at the plate. Brenna Fashing was the winning pitcher. She hit the go-ahead home run in the 7th inning to make it 6-5. And another bunt. Edie will throw to first, and everybody is safe. And that's going to be an error on the pitcher, and it will go down as a sacrifice bunt. And Guthrie advances from first to third. So Thompson credit with a sacrifice. And Edie in a little bit of trouble here with runners at the corners. And nobody out, just a couple of pitches in, and the catcher Lily Petty is waiting to take her hacks. The throw by Edie low. Would have had the out at first, but the ball was not held on. Trinity led 5-1 after the 5th inning, and Columbia got a run in the 6th and then 4 in the 7th to end up winning it. The Eagles got the potential tying run on base. Piper Young led off the bottom of the 7th with a base hit, but could not advance. Here's Lily Petty. In Game 1, 1 for 4. Edie in some trouble, and the pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Guthrie led off with a bunt single. She was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs in Game 1. That 2-run homer to tie the score at 5-5. The 1-strike pitch, and a swing and a tap foul. Caden Thompson, who just reached on an error, had 1 at-bat in Game 1. Did not get a base hit, but she's aboard. No balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Game 2 just underway. A bunt single and then a sac bunt with the throw going astray. And Edie winds and delivers. And there's a roller towards short. Young has only 1 play, and she hesitated, and everybody is safe. That'll be an RBI infield single for Petty. So without the ball leaving the infield, a run is in, and there are 2 on. For the moment, the run is unearned pending what happens the rest of the inning. Hannah Murphy, the first baseman, will now bat. Murphy, nothing out of 4 in game number 1. Autumn Edie ready for her first pitch to Murphy. And almost got away from Shaw. Made a great catch coming up out of the crouch. The sun has now really come out and shining brightly on the field, warming us up to the mid-60s. Entire game 1, it was cloudy. We hardly saw the sunshine. Ball gets away. Shaw will throw to third. That's going to be a pass ball on the catcher. Petty also advances to second. Nobody out. 1 run is already in. And a swing and a miss. Count is 2 balls and a strike. Carlin Payne is in left. Alondra Galinda Diaz is in center. And Peyton Flint is in right. We'll give the infield in just a moment. 2-1. Autumn Edie delivers. And a ground ball towards second. There's only one play to flip to first is in time, but it is an RBI ground out for Hannah Murphy, and it's 2-0. Lily Petty advances to third. Second baseman Madison Whitmire makes the play. Flip to Reagan Beckham at first. And the first pitch to Katie Ryan is outside. At third base is Kylie Duhigg, and Piper Young is the shortstop with Ashley Shaw behind the plate. Ryan digs in and takes one down low. Katie Ryan 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs in game number 1. Two balls, no strikes. 2 runs are in and a runner at third with 1 out. And a ground ball towards short. Young bobbles, will throw to first just in time. That will be an RBI ground out for Katie Ryan. And it is 3-0 in favor of CIU. Gabby Zuzek, the designated player. She got an at-bat late in game number 1. In the starting lineup for game 2, and she takes a strike. Zuzak, nothing out of 1. Put the ball in play, grounded out to the pitcher. Bases are empty, but 3 runs have scored. And a line drive hit well into center field. That's going to one-hop the fence. Zuzak will stop right there at second as Alondra Galinda Diaz got to it quickly and got it back in a hurry. It's only the 3rd hit of the inning. 2 of them infield singles. 3 runs have scored. Sophia Noriega at the plate. All 3 runs unearned, but they count. And that one misses way outside. Noriega in game 1, 1 for 3 with a run scored. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one is low and outside. Balls, no strikes, and ball 3, that'll be a wild pitch, allowing Zuzak to take second base. Three balls, no strikes. Pitch looked good, but called ball 4, and Noriega is aboard. Brings up Carmela Court. Played shortstop in game 1, but did not bat. Takes the first pitch upstairs. Court's hitting .267 with 9 RBIs. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses low and inside for ball 2. And a strike called on the inside corner. Count is 2-1. And the pitch. Strike 2 called. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a ground ball towards second. Whitmire will throw to first to retire the side. 3 runs for the Rams on 3 hits and 1 left. After a half inning, 3-0 Rams. Bottom of the first, the Eagles come to bat trailing 3-0. Here's the batting order. Carlin Payne in left, Alondra Galinda Diaz in center, Piper Young at short, facing Courtney Chavez, and the first pitch is grounded towards second, and the throw to first is in time. Second baseman Caden Thompson making the play. The middle third of the batting order, Callie Dunn, the DP, Kylie Duhigg at third, Reagan Beckham at first, and the bottom third is Peyton Flint in right, Madison Whitmire at second, and Ashley Shaw is the catcher. Alondra Galinda Diaz made the best play of the game in game 1. And she takes this pitch upstairs. She scored a run, no hits, but she made a fantastic over-the-shoulder catch on the warning track to save a couple of runs. 1 ball, no strike, and this one misses upstairs. And if I'm seeing this correctly, this is the first pitching appearance of the season for Courtney Chavez. And she gets a strike on the outside corner. Chavez is a junior from Airport High School in West Columbia. Good sinking fastball, swing and a miss for strike 2. And the southpaw evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Change up, swung on and missed for strike 3. So 2 quick outs, and the shortstop Piper Young who pitched really, really well in game number one. They got to her in that big seventh inning. And a line drive foul to the right side. Young held this very powerful Rams offense to just 2 runs through 6 innings, but then the back-to-back home runs tied the score and gave the Rams the win. And Young takes this one low and inside. At the plate, Piper had 2 for 4 with an RBI in her line score. A ball and a strike and a pitch. There's a slow roller towards third. Nice play, and the throw to first is in time. Sofia Noriega goes to her knees, comes up firing, and gets Young at first base. 1 inning in the books, 3-0 Rams. We'll be right back. Tristan Phillips will lead off the top of the second for the Rams. Facing Autumn Edie. Shows bunt and goes through it for strike 1. Phillips played right the entire first game. 2 for 3 at the plate with an RBI and a run scored. Also made a couple of nice running catches in right field. 1 strike pitch, and she takes this one inside. One ball, 1 strike. Phillips had an RBI single in the big 7th inning. Takes this one outside. And she was on base when Guthrie hit the 2-run homer that tied the score. Two balls and a strike. And takes one down the middle and evens a count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's a tapper back to the box, and Edie could not control it. That'll be an error on the pitcher. Second time in a row that the Rams have got the first hitter on base. And it brings up Abby Guthrie, who started the 3-run rally, bunting her way aboard. So Phillips aboard at first. Let's see what she has in mind as far as running goes. She takes off. The pitch is outside. The throw is late. Good throw by Shaw, but Phillips just got in under the tag. Stolen base number 9 on the season for Tristan Phillips. She's in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball is upstairs. That's ball 2. And that one chopped foul right off the top of the plate over toward the dugout. So the count is 2-1. Two balls and a strike and a pitch. All 3 almost got away from Shaw. Runner at second, nobody out. 3 runs in the first inning for the Rams. They're threatening again in the second. Edie delivers. The bunt is down. Beckham will flip to first. Not in time. Second bunt single. And Guthrie is aboard with Phillips now at third. Beckham did what she could, but the speed of the Rams in this inning, Phillips and Guthrie, they put runners at the corners with nobody out. Guthrie takes off. Shaw will not throw. Stolen base number 3 on the season for Abby Guthrie. And we got the cloud cover back. 1 strike pitch. Hot shot towards third. They'll come home, and everybody's going to be safe. So Thompson is aboard via a fielder's choice, and the Eagles do not get an out. Phillips stays at third, Guthrie at second, and Thompson at first. It was a good catch and a good throw to the plate, but also a very good read by Phillips. And she made sure she didn't get caught. A Ram on every base, nobody out. And again, Edie in some trouble. And a fastball misses up and away. An error to start the inning. A bunt single, then a ground ball, fielder's choice. And the pitch is off Shaw, but not far enough for anyone to try to advance. Phillips may have misread that at first. She hesitated, and by the time she was ready, Shaw had the ball in her hand. Two balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Line drive into left, that's over Payne. 1 run is in, here comes another, could be 3. The throw is cut off, and unfortunately for Lily Petty, she slipped rounding first base, so she will end up with a single instead of a double, but she drives in 2. Phillips' run is unearned. Guthrie also scores, and Caden Thompson stops at third. Hannah Murphy now at the plate. And the Eagles will call time. Fortunately, Petty is all right. She's laughing that one off, and she knows she lost her chance for an extra base hit, but she did drive in 2. Men's basketball, South Region Final. Trinity College of Jacksonville against Bob Jones University. Scheduled to tip off at 4 p.m. If I can, I'll keep an eye on that score. Hannah Murphy digs in, hits one hard toward third. They will throw to first and get the out. On the play, Petty advances to second, and that's the first out of the inning. So Katie Ryan at the plate brought home a run in the first with a ground ball. The second, same thing that Hannah Murphy did in that first inning. And now she has a chance to drive in 2. It's 5-0 Rams. And a strike called on the first pitch changeup. Suzek waiting on deck for the Rams. One out, runners at second and third. And a strike called on the outside corner. Nothing in two. And the pitch. High pop foul. Duhigg giving chase, but she runs out of room as that ball hits on top of the little house, little clubhouse here at Trinity Softball Complex. So 2 strikes to count on Katie Ryan. Edie winds and delivers and misses outside. One ball, 2 strikes. High pop up. Will it stay in play? Shaw unable to hold on. Ball dropped foul, and actually a break for the Eagles because heads up base running at third base by Kaden Thompson. She tagged up and would have scored. So no balls, 2 strikes, or 1 ball, 2 strikes rather. Edie ready, and the pitch. That's a ground ball towards second, and Whitmire is able to throw to first in time. The run scores. The second time that Ryan has driven in a run with a ground ball towards second, and there are 2 away. Thompson scores. Brings up Zuzet. I'm wondering if there might be a defensive change because that looks like Flint now playing second base. Flint, a left-hander. And a high fly ball to center. Galinda Diaz had to battle the knuckling ball, but she made the catch to end the inning. 3 runs, only 2 of those earned. And we go to the bottom of the second, 6-0 Rams. Callie Dunn, Kylie Duhigg, Reagan Beckham in the batter's box. For the Eagles, they're trailing 6-0. Callie Dunn, the designated player. First pitch from Chavez, a blazing fastball for a strike. Callie Dunn in game number 1, nothing out of 3. There's a looper right off the handle, and that's a base hit. So Dunn is aboard to start the second inning. First hit for TCJ. And that brings up Kylie Duhigg, the third baseman. Duhigg 1 for 3 in the opener. Runner at first. And a fastball is a little outside. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Another big fastball, and Duhigg just missed, putting that one into the outfield. A ball and a strike. And a foul ball hit off the catcher. And catchers and umpires, you know they're thanking God for masks and chest protectors, shin guards, and whatever else. I've been an umpire, and I caught 5 times. It does not feel good. Duhigg's batting .200 after her 1 for 3 in game 1, and that one misses outside. She has a homer. 5 different Eagles have home runs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, done at first, and a vicious line drive foul. So the count is 2-2. Well, baseball lost game 1 to Bob Jones, and they're leading 1-0 in the second inning. Larson Lott, RBI double. This one gets away and allows Callie Dunn to take second base. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Chavez. Duhigg, an RBI opportunity. She has a full count. And a lefty delivers. Strike 3 called right on the outside corner. A perfect pitch. And that ball had some tailing movement to it as well. It got that corner. And that's strikeout number 2 for Chavez. Reagan Beckham at the plate. Got a pinch hit at bat in game 1. Takes a strike right down the middle. Nothing out of 1 in game 1. That one looked really good, but it's called outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is fouled off to the right side. Counts 1-2. Callie Dunn at second. And this one's a little bit low. Dunn singled a blooper right up the middle, advanced to second on a wild pitch, and she's there now with 1 out. The 2-2. That one missed inside. For a moment, it looked like Chavez may have slipped while delivering the ball. And she is throwing some aspirin tablets up there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4 is just off the outside corner. Eagles have 2 on with 1 out. Peyton Flint in the batter's box. Swing and a miss at a tailing fastball. Flint nothing out of 2 in game 1. RBI opportunity. One strike pitch. Another tailing fastball, but this one got the heart of the plate. That one started inside and came right back over the middle of that pentagon. Two strikes. Chavez in a groove. And a changeup got her swinging. That's out number 2. And it brings up Madison Whitmire. First pitch to Whitmire is low and outside. And a throw into center field, but Dunn holds on. Trailing by 6, you don't want to take any chances. And a strike called on the inside corner. A ball and a strike. Just missed the outside corner. Counts 2-1. And a swing right off the fists. Whitmire fortunate to pull her hands in just enough. Hardly any wind blowing, and it's a little bit sunnier out here now than when we started. About 64 degrees. Here's a 2-2. And this one misses outside to fill the count at 3-2. Ashley Shaw waiting to get an at-bat with some runners on base, but Whitmire will have to keep the inning going. There are 2 outs. Runners go, and a foul tip. Whitmire gets a piece of it. Runners off on the pitch. Callie Dunn at second, Reagan Beckham at first. Dunn singled, Beckham walked, but Chavez has struck out 2 in the inning and 3 overall. Here's a payoff. There go the runners, and strike 3 right down the middle. So all 3 outs via the strikeout. 4 total for Courtney Chavez. 6-0 Rams as we go to the 3rd. Rams come to bat, leading 6-0 in the top of the 3rd. Autumn Edie, only 2 of those runs earned. She's allowed 3 hits, a couple of miscues, and a couple of plays that didn't go as errors, but plays that were not made. And the first pitch low and inside to Sophia Noriega, who walked in the first inning, so no official at bat. One ball, no strikes, and a tapper foul. Eagles baseball leads Bob Jones 1-0 in the bottom of the 2nd. Larson Lott, an RBI double. He did homer in the first game, but then Bob Jones had a very big bottom of the 6th. And this one misses outside, and it's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a tapper foul. After this one, Columbia International will play 2 at Truett-McConnell University on Saturday, March 7th. And then a doubleheader at home against Kentucky's Union Commonwealth. And this one pulled foul toward the dugout. That'll be a home doubleheader for the Rams. March 13th, home against the University of Pikeville. And all 3 of those doubleheaders are Athletic Association Conference, Appalachian Athletic Conference doubleheaders. That one misses inside to fill the count. Eagles will play New College of Florida right here on March 6th, beginning at 2 p.m. That one got away for ball 4. So the Rams have put the leadoff hitter aboard all 3 times, and they've turned those into 6 runs. On March 11th, Eagles go back to the Space Coast Complex in Viera, Florida to play both Bloomfield and Lourdes. And then March 13th, a South Region doubleheader at the University of Fort Lauderdale. That one is down. Edie will throw to first in time. Here's a runner trying to go to third, and she is out. That will be a sacrifice bunt. They get the out at first. Noriega advanced to second and was cut down 3-5 for out number 2. So a double play empties the bases, and Tristan Phillips is at the plate. Reached on an error, stole a base, and scored in the second, so nothing out of 1. And swings at a pitch low and outside, and that's strike 1. Go to TrinityEagles.com or CIURams.com for your favorite team's information. 1 strike pitch from Edie. There's a ground ball hit hard into right center for a base hit. So Phillips is aboard with 2 outs. Fifth hit for the Rams. And it brings up Abby Guthrie, who has twice bunted her way aboard and scored. Also stole a base in the second inning. See what Phillips has in mind. Not going, and another hard hit ball into right center. This one's going to roll toward the fence. Picked up by Galinda. And that'll be a double for Abby Guthrie. Well, she didn't bunt it this time. She smacked one for 2 bases. So Guthrie at second and Phillips at third, with Caden Thompson coming to the plate. Reached on an error on a sac bunt, and reached on a fielder's choice and scored both times. So nothing out of 1 officially. And a pitch in the dirt, and a nice block by Shaw, the veteran catcher for TCJ. Shaw, a senior, has stopped many pitches in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. And a tapper right off the foot of the batter. So strike 1. A ball and a strike. Lily Petty in the on-deck circle with the shin guards on just in case the inning comes to an end. Here's a 1-1 from Edie. High fly ball, well hit right center field. This ball is gone. Caden Thompson, a 3-run homer, the 3rd home run of the afternoon for the Rams, and they lead at 9-0. Guthrie and Phillips both score. And the Rams have scored 3 times in each of the first 3 innings. Lily Petty will take off the shin guards and come to bat with 3 runs driven in, 1 in the first, and a 2-run single in the second. Edie's first pitch is low. ball, no strikes. And pitch on the way. Check swing, and Petty knew that she chased one she should not have. And it's 1-1. Counts 1-1. Edie delivers and misses inside with a changeup. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So the count's 2-2. Ground ball towards third. Grab by Duhigg. Throw to first in time. However, the 3-run homer by Caden Thompson gives the Rams a 9-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. Eagles will have Ashley Shaw, Carlin Payne, and Alondra Galinda Diaz coming up in the bottom of the third. For Caden Thompson, her 4th home run of the season in RBIs 15, 16, and 17. I was about to say to overtake the lead on the Rams for RBIs, but Lily Petty has driven in 3 runs herself to give herself 18 on the season. Courtney Chavez has allowed 1 hit through 2 innings. She has walked 1 and struck out 4. Oh, it's a new pitcher I did not notice. And I'm told it was Shushuk the whole time. Sorry, Gabby. Well, thank you to the gentleman. That's his daughter out there. He wants to make sure she gets proper credit. I don't blame you there. You know, Coach did tell me something like that, and I just forgot. So this is Gabby Shushuk. Am I saying that right? Shushuk. Okay. C-Z-U-C-Z-U-K. I must admit, I don't remember seeing that name before. Shushuk, Gabby Shushuk. So Shushuk has pitched 2 innings, no runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. She was listed as the DP and then was switched to the pitcher. Again, the coach did tell me that, and it just slipped my mind. So Courtney Chavez, whom I've been giving credit to, maybe we'll see her a little later. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a pitch. And that one misses inside. Counts 2-1. Shuzik's making her 6th appearance, and that's a pop-up to the third baseman, and Noriega puts it away. She has 2 wins, no losses on the season, looking for win number 3. An ERA of 3.90. She has 1 complete game, 23 and a third innings, 27 hits, 16 runs, 13 earned. She has walked 6 and struck out 20 coming into this game. So she has walked 7 and struck out 24 now and allowed 28 hits. So 1 strike to Carlin Payne, and that one misses low and away, and that's ball 1. Eagles baseballs batting in the third, still leading Bob Jones 1-0. 13-2 Bob Jones in game number 1. Payne drops down the bunt but fouls it back, and it's 1-2. One out with the bases empty. A ball and 2 strikes. And this time she swings and taps it foul, stays alive at 1-2. There is a Ram warming up in the bullpen. And the 1-2 is blooped into left field. It has a chance to fall, and it does for a base hit. So both of the Eagles' hits of the bloop variety. That Ram warming up is Courtney Chavez. So I had a feeling we'd see her. Oh, no, now Mr. Shuzik's playing with me here, telling me the names are backwards here. And a strike called by Shuzik. If you can't have fun at a ballpark, and you just can't have fun. 1 strike to count to Alondra Galinda Diaz. And fastball misses outside. Counts 1-1. Carlin Payne, a bloop single. She's aboard with 1 out. Off the fists, knocked down, and it will be a flip to first. The throw was in time. The question was, did they get the base? Coach Blackmer wants to have a conversation about the play at first. Lily Petty was covering, and again, the question is, did Petty get the bag with her foot? And Coach Blackmer will go out to the base umpire and plead his case that the runner should be safe. And the call is overturned, and Galinda Diaz is aboard. That's going to be an error on the second baseman. Payne is at second. There is 1 out, and Piper Young is waiting to swing the bat. Meanwhile, Coach Sarah Allen wants to question that call. Initially out, but then overturned. And now the umpires, they do come together. They do the right thing. And we'll see what they come up with. And they're going to, looks like they're going to maintain the safe call. And Coach Allen wants a little further explanation. Great to have spring training games going on. Season really not that far away. March 25th, opening day, the earliest ever in-country opening day in Major League history. So they've had some of those opening days during spring training overseas. This time it will be the first game played in the United States on March 25th or earlier. All right, we're ready to resume with Piper Young at the plate. Grounded to third her first time up. RBI opportunity. Carlin Payne singled. She's at second. Galinda Diaz at first. Reached on an error. And the pitch from Shuzak is low and outside. Marquennis Brown has hit a two-run double to put the Eagles out in front of Bob Jones 3-0. There's a tapper back to the box. They'll go to third, and they will get the out. Nice stretch by Sophia Noriega. That'll be a fielder's choice and a 6-5 putout. There are now 2 outs. And now Callie Dunn will try to drive home the run. Great stretch by Noriega. That was not an easy catch. There's a line drive down the right field line, but slicing foul. Well, if that ball had stayed fair, Katie Ryan might have made the play because she was right on top of the line as the ball hit the ground. Both teams made really good fielding plays in game number 1. The 1-strike pitch and a tapper towards third. The throw to first in time, and the side is retired. The Eagles get a couple of base runners, but no runs, and after 3, it's 9-0 Rams. Hannah Murphy, Katie Ryan, and Gabby Zuzek will lead things off for the Rams in the 4th. They lead 9-0. They've scored 3 in each of their first 3 at-bats. Coach Blackmer looks like he's making some changes. Hannah Murphy's waiting to take her swings. Well, I don't see any changes offhand. We'll keep looking for those. Coach Blackmer was talking to the home plate umpire, who's now over with Coach Allen of CIU. Carlin Payne has moved to center. That means there's a new left fielder. And Edie's first pitch is low. So 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch. That one was pulled hard and foul. So it counts even at 1-1. Madison Whitmire has gone to left field. So we'll now have to see who's in right. So a ball and a strike and a pitch. Line drive hit hard into center right at Payne, and she'll get it back in. That's a leadoff single for Hannah Murphy. Runner at first, leadoff single. And a fastball's up and away. Elizabeth Hilton is the right fielder. One ball, no strikes. There's a hot shot into left and a base hit. So the first two have hit their way aboard. That's a 10th hit for the Rams. Edie delivers, and Shuzak at the plate. She is 1 for 2, a base hit in the first and a fly ball in the second. One ball, no strikes, and that one just missed the batter, and that's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. High fly ball, right center field. Forget about it, it's over the scoreboard. That's a 3-run homer for Gabby Shuzek, and it is 12-0. That's a 4th home run for the Rams, and that was the hardest hit of all of them. It went directly over the scoreboard and went a long way. A 3-run homer for Shuzek. 12-0 Rams. Her first home run, and now with 19 RBIs. And if I'm right, that's the new team lead. All right, Mr. Shuzak, she's done enough. You can let her rest and get ready for Truett McConnell. And the Eagles will have a new pitcher. Looks like Peyton Flint is now going to left field. Callie Dunn has taken over at second base. Three runs in, Sophia Noriega at the plate, nobody out. A single, and a home run. And we still have Autumn pitching. It was not a new pitcher, just a conference on the mound. And this one is fouled off. One strike. And a pitch on the outside corner. No balls, two strikes. Edie winds and delivers. And a ground ball, base hit into right. Hilton will get it back in and hold Noriega to a single. That's her third time on base, 2 walks, and now a base hit. And Carmela Court at the plate. Nothing out of 1, a sacrifice bunt in the third. And a pitch low and inside. Rams came back from a 5-1 deficit with a run in the 6th in game 1 and 4 in the 7th to win it 6-5. And it's been all Rams here in game 2. That one is low and outside. Men's basketball, slight delay. Awaiting tip-off in the South Region Championship. And fastball misses inside. Two balls, no strikes. And a strike called. Count is 3-1, and the pitch. There's a looper into left. And that's going to drop to the ground. He'll throw to second. Would have had the out, but the ball short hopped, done at second base, and that'll be a base hit for Court. Looks like everybody's all right. Noriega had to hold up and make sure the ball wasn't caught. When she saw it on the ground, she hustled on into second. The low throw might have had her, but now 2 on with nobody out for Tristan Phillips. And now nope, I thought we had a new pitcher here, but. All right, the basketball game is underway now. Give you a score in a moment. There's a ground ball towards second. Dunn has only 1 play. They get the out at first. 1 out as Noriega advances to third and Court to second. 16:40 left to go in the first half, and Trinity leads 12-4 in the South Region Championship game, playing against Bob Jones, who defeated Trinity both times in the regular season by pretty decent margins. So Eagles need to keep on scoring. They beat Toccoa Falls by 5 last night, but they had an 18-point lead late in the second half, and Toccoa Falls got all the way to within 2 before Trinity was able to finally finish it off. Substitutions all over the field for TCJ. Hadley Clifton is now going into right. And we'll pause here while we try to sort out the substitutions. All right, the new pitcher is Madison Whitmire. Peyton Flint has gone back to second base. Hadley Clifton is now in right field, if I have it right, batting in the number 4 hole. Callie Dunn has come out of the game. And Elizabeth Hilton has moved over to left field, and she's in the number 2 hole, if I have everything right. And Alondra Galinda Diaz came out of the game a little while back. So 2 balls and a strike. Whitmire on the mound. And misses down low. Madison Whitmire, first appearance in the circle, and this one misses inside for ball 4. Brings up Kaden Thompson. Had a 3-run homer her last time up. One strike and a pitch. It is on the outside corner. Bases are loaded, 1 out. 12-0. Rams lead. Top of the 4th inning. And pulled foul. No balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. That one ripped really hard, foul down the left field line. No balls, 2 strikes. And Whitmire misses upstairs. Madison Whitmire, freshman from Crystal River, Florida, LeCanto High School. The 1-2 misses upstairs. So the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one misses outside. There's nowhere to put the runner because the bases are loaded. Eagles baseball still leading Bob Jones. That game is now in the top of the 5th with the Eagles batting. Jacob Brigman pitching a shutout so far. Ball 4 will bring home a run. And for Thompson, her 4th RBI. Noriega scores. Court to 3rd and Guthrie at 2nd. And Lily Petty, the 9th batter of the inning. Looks like she's being called back for a new hitter. Mackenzie Brown will pinch hit. So Brown batting for Petty. And this one misses upstairs. And Whitmire misses low for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And ball 3 is up high. Brigman just 2 hits and 3 strikeouts through 4 innings. Eagles are trying to earn the split in Greenville. And ball 4 brings home another run. Court will score. It's now 14-0. Hannah Murphy started the inning with a base hit into center. And and she will come to bat with the bases loaded and one out. We'll pause here. We'll be right back. Rams will send up a pinch hitter for Hannah Murphy. Kinsley Horn will be the batter, a freshman from Roxborough, North Carolina. Nothing out of 4 so far this season. She got a very nice ovation from her teammates in the dugout. She'll bat with the bases loaded and one out. Basketball leads Bob Jones 19-18 with 11:11 left to go in the first half. Whitmire delivers and gets a strike called. No balls and a strike. Katie Ryan is scheduled to hit next, but there's someone new in the on-deck circle. There's a tapper towards third. Duhigg will come to the plate, and that's all the Eagles will get. That'll be a fielder's choice. And they get the out, 5-2. 2 down. Kaden Thompson advances to third, and Mackenzie Brown to second. And a new batter, a pinch hitter for Katie Ryan, Haley Whidden. Facing Madison Whitmire, and she takes the first pitch upstairs. Whidden is 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. The 1-0. High fly ball into left field and over everybody. Hilton could not get it. 1 run is in. Here comes another. They'll throw to the plate. 3 runs have scored. A runner on her way to third, and she is out. That's a 3-run double for Whidden, and she is cut down 7-5 at third base to end the inning. Thompson, Brown, and Horn all score on the 2-out double. And the Rams lead 17-0. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th in just a moment. Bottom of the fourth, 17-0 Rams lead, and Nicole Yee will pinch hit for Kylie Duhigg, and she takes the first pitch low. And the 1-0 is into left field. That's a base hit. That ball was expected to come up. It did not, and Yee is aboard. And it brings up Hadley Clifton. Came in for Reagan Beckham. First pitch misses. And there's a little tap, and that's going to be a base hit. She did not mean to swing and was actually trying to check it and got herself a knock. That's an infield single. Little excuse me swing for Clifton, and that's her first hit of the season. Ellery McGatha will now step up to the plate. And this is Courtney Chavez, the one that I kept saying was starting the game. She's in the circle now, and she gets the first pitch into McGatha. So McGatha has 2 on with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Ellery had a couple of hits in game 1. Hit the ball well every time up. Two on, nobody out. And the 0-2. That one is popped foul and out of play. McGatha also drove in a run in the Eagles' 3-run third inning. 2 for 4, but again, hit the ball pretty well all 4 times. And another one fouled off to the right side and out of play. Barnburner going on at Toccoa Falls. Eagles men's basketball leads Bob Jones 28-27, 7:42 left in the first half. South Region Championship. 2-strike pitch. Misses up and in to make the count 1-2. There is another potential pinch hitter in the on-deck circle for the Eagles, Chesney Esom. She would bat for Madison Whitmire. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. And this one pulled foul. McGatha giving Chavez a very tough battle. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Battle won by Chavez, and there's 1 away. And now Chesney Esom will step to the batter's box. Esom, nothing out of 3 so far on the season. Played defense in game 1, but did not bat. And Chavez' first pitch, fastball outside corner for a strike. Nothing in 1. And strike 2 right down Broadway. Ashley Shaw waiting on deck. 17-0. It's been all CIU in game 2. That one got away, slipped out of Chavez's hands. That will be a wild pitch that allows Yee to take third and Clifton to take second. One ball, two strikes, one out. Runners at second and third, and the pitch misses inside. Esom could drive in two with a base hit. Eagles baseball still leads 3-0 in the bottom of the fifth. There's that base hit. That'll drive in one. Yee scores. Clifton, though, had to make sure that she didn't get hit with the line drive, so she has to stop at third. The first hit of the season for Esom, and it drives home a run. So Clifton at third, Esom, a really hard line drive base hit. Drives home the run and brings Ashley Shaw to the plate. And the first pitch, Shaw, high fly ball, center field on its way back, but it's going to be caught. A sacrifice fly as Clifton will score, and it is 17-2. That ball had a chance to get out, but caught on the warning track. Sacrifice fly for Shaw. First two batters reached on base hits and ended up scoring. Shaw had an RBI in game one, 2-for-3 performance. And Carlin Payne takes the first pitch, fastball up high. Not an easy catch in center field as Tristan Phillips was battling the sun and looking for the fence at the same time. 2 balls, no strikes. Give her credit, she made a good catch. That one misses outside. Ashley Shaw with a 5th RBI. Still a lot of work to do for the Eagles. They still trail big. And that one gets the outside corner. Three balls and a strike. And a tapper towards third. The throw to first is in time. That ends the inning. The Eagles get 2, but after 4, they still trail 17-2. Top of the 5th. Rams lead 17-2. And they're going to start off with a new hitter. Someone we saw before, Brenna Fashing, who hit the game-winning solo home run in the 7th inning of game number 1. couple of other substitutions as well. In left field, Sydney Williams has taken over for Abby Guthrie. And one more, I'll tell you in a moment. And this one is pulled foul. Riley Stewart has taken over for Tristan Williams in center field. Two balls and a strike. Those are scheduled hitters should the inning continue. Swing and a foul tip back into the net. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one tapped foul. Fashing batting for Gabby Zuzak, who hit a 3-run homer her last time up. And she also will be the winning pitcher unless the Eagles can score a bunch of runs in the bottom of the 5th. Three balls, 2 strikes. Whitmire delivers. Grounded hard, but foul. Duhigg has re-entered at third base. Made the dive to try to snare that one. Couldn't quite get to it in time. 30-30 in the South Region game, and a new update just came in, 37-36. Bob Jones leads with 3:56 left in the first half. There's a looper. Foul down to left field line. Just barely foul. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Whitmire delivers. And another one pulled foul. This one a little bit harder. And a little bit further to the left. And a looper that's going to end up out of play. And ball 4 is low and inside. So a leadoff walk. And a high drive, well hit toward the gap. That's going to go to the fence. Fashing around second. She will stop at third. And runners are at second and third with 1 out. Carmela Court at the plate. 1 for 2 plus a sacrifice bunt. She's also scored a run. Strike called and a snap throw to third. Runners back in time. And this one pulled foul. Two-strike pitch. There's one driven into left, and it's going to be dropped. And a run will score. That'll go as a sacrifice fly and an RBI and an error on the left fielder. Fashing scores, and it is 18-2. Cammie Meekins was the batter who got the double to the center field, and she's at third base now. There's a ground ball, and a throw to first is not in time. A run scores on the infield single by Stewart. And Williams will bat in the number 1 hole in the place of Abby Guthrie. And this one is pulled foul. Nobody out. Sydney Williams in the batter's box. There's a ground ball hit pretty well towards third, and a throw gets away. Everybody is safe. That'll be an error on the third baseman. No RBI as Court scores. Stewart advanced to second on the ground ball and then to third as the ball got away. And a new batter in the box for the Rams. Got a number 14. I don't have a name just yet. I'm going to see if I can get hold of that name. Isabella Davis. Pitch is upstairs. They're going to let the runner take second base. Isabella Davis, her first at-bat of the season, if I'm seeing this correctly. She takes a strike. That one slips away. That's ball 3. Line drive ripped down the left field line and foul. Three balls, 2 strikes. First base is open. Mackenzie Brown's in the on-deck circle. And another one ripped hard and foul. Count remains 3-2. Eagles will have Hilton, Young, and Clifton due up. And a ground ball to third. Duhigg will throw to first in time. And 1 out. Mackenzie Brown walked with the bases loaded in the 4th and ended up scoring a run. Her only plate appearance of game number 2. 1 out, runners at second and third. And that one misses upstairs. The 2-0. Ball 3 is up high. And a strike called. Looks like Bob Jones is going to take a 7-point lead into halftime. It's 49-42 with 7 seconds left. And this one grounded foul. Trevor Pittman of Bob Jones, 16 points. Vanderhart, 14. Tatum Owens has 11 to lead the Eagles, and Diego Fernandez has 9. Ball 4 will load up the bases. And for the second time in a row, the Rams have batted around. Kinsley Horn at the plate. Horn had a base hit in the 4th. And a ground ball foul. One out with the bases loaded. And a hot shot, fair ball down the line. 1 run is in. Here comes another. And that'll be a 2-run single for Kinsley Horn. And Whitten waiting to swing the bat. Well, Bob Jones hit a free throw right before the halftime buzzer, so they lead by 8 over the Eagles, 50-42, and that game just now went into halftime. New pitcher for the Eagles. Reagan Beckham returns, and she'll take over on the mound. Baseball leads Bob Jones 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Bob Jones is batting. They do have a runner at third with 2 out. Jacob Brigman still on the mound for the Eagles. 5 2/3 innings, just 4 hits. Trying to keep it a 3-0 lead. Beckham has finished her warm-up tosses. And Whitten will step into the box. Haley Whitten. One out. First and second, 22-2 the score. And that one is low and outside. And a fastball misses up and in. Two balls, no strikes. And that one is in the dirt. And the pitch. That's ball 4 to load them up. So Brown will go to third. Horn will go to second. And Brenna Fashing at the plate. She started this inning off with a walk. That one is low. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Ball 3 is inside. And ball 4 will bring home a run. Well, Brown will score. Horn will go to third. Whitten to second. And Meekins back in the batter's box. Substitution defensively for the Eagles. Callie Dunn will take over at second base. Flint heading over toward the bullpen. And a strike called. One strike pitch on the way. And misses outside. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And got her swinging. Chased one out of the zone, and there are 2 away. Carmela Court at the plate. She has grounded out, sacrificed bunt, singled and scored, reached on an error and scored on a sac fly. So 1 for 2 officially. And a strike called. And that one is in the dirt. And the Rams, they're just going to hold up. Well, baseball's batting in the top of the 7th, leading 3-0 against Bob Jones in Greenville. Basketball trails Bob Jones 50-42 at halftime. Another one bounces away. And again, the Rams, very big lead. They're going to hold up. And the 2-1. And a strike called. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a tapper right in front of the plate. Shaw could not apply the tag. That's going to be an infield single and an RBI. There's a ground ball to second. Snared, flipped to first. And everybody's safe. Another run is in. And Williams at the plate takes a strike. Cooper Scruggs has just driven home a run to make it 4-0 Trinity over Bob Jones. High pop up. And Duhigg puts it away to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th coming up, 25-2 the score. Elizabeth Hilton in the box, and she takes the first pitch outside. Gabby Shujak has re-entered, and she's now playing first base for the Rams. Swing and a miss to Elizabeth Hilton. Hilton, nothing out of 3 so far. Pulled it back just in time and took it upstairs for ball 2. The 2-1, and tried to slap her way aboard and went through it for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And strike 3 called. Piper Young at the plate. Nothing out of 2, a ground ball and a fielder's choice. And that one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses upstairs. And 2-0 on the way. Misses down low. That's ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike called. Cooper Scruggs just scored on a throwing error, so it's 5-0. Baseball at Bob Jones. Piper Young lines out hard to center, and the Eagles are down to their final out. And Reagan Beckham is batting for the designated player. Beckham, the pitcher slash flex player. So she'll get the at bat, and she takes the first pitch outside. One ball, no strikes, and a pitch. And a strike called. Beckham at 2 for 6 on the season, and she pops this one up. And that's the ball game. Final score, Columbia International 25, Trinity College of Jacksonville 2. The winning pitcher, Gabby Zuzek, 3 innings, no runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. The Rams now 15-3, and the Eagles drop to 2-12. And that's going to do it for us here this afternoon. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Baseball leads Bob Jones 5-0. Basketball trails Bob Jones 50-42 at the half. One more time, thank you, everybody, for Coach Rob Blackmer and Athletic Director John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity College of Jacksonville.